What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and there's going to be a couple of people unhappy about this video because despite how valid some of the things I actually say about Nintendo are, and some of the valid criticisms I have, some people just don't like it. It can't be helped. You can't please all of the people all of the time, otherwise I would be king of the world, which I should be. But that's beside the point. So I want to... before I get into what I'm going to talk about, the strangest thing made this video happen and made this video come about. I got a comment just a few days ago on a 6-month-old video, and I went to read the comment because I actually read every single comment that anyone leaves for me on any video, regardless of how old it is. And I went and I read this comment, and naturally the video started playing as I was reading the comment, and I decided I'd listen to the rest of the video to see what I was talking about and the specific details I was talking about at the time. And this video was about, it was to do with Reggie Fils-Amie and his comments about the virtual console, the potential virtual console on Nintendo Switch, just days after the January presentation and the proper reveal earlier this year in January of 2017. And the main thing that he talked about was that, okay, we showed off a little bit of info regarding the console and some of its services here in January. A lot of people have a lot of questions about other stuff that we haven't talked about, and basically what he does is he implies that over the next 40 plus days that there's going to be, between the actual announcement and when they were talking and when they had this interview and the actual release of the Nintendo Switch, that there was going to be more forthcoming announcements and more forthcoming information specifically regarding the virtual console and what we were talking about. Now, having said all that, real quick, I am going to cut to the audio from my other video. That's going to be really weird, cutting from me to me. But anyway, I'll read the quote, or, well, I've already read the quote, and let's see how I read it 6 months ago and what it had to say. What I would say first is we recognize that some of our more passionate fans have spent quite a bit, whether it's with Virtual Console, on Wii, or Wii U, and we recognize that consumers are rightly concerned about moving to Nintendo Switch without backwards compatibility. My comment is stay tuned. We understand the concern, more information to come. There's 40 some odd days between now and launch. There are more details to come. And at that point, we'll be able to define all of those various details of that online experience. So you can see or hear what Reggie's outlook and what he's trying to sell us at the time. Now, we all know Reggie's basically just a mouthpiece. He's just a PR guy, really. Unfortunately, I used to really like Reggie. But, well, time goes on and, well, time makes fool of us all, and Nintendo makes fools of Reggie. But the point I'm trying to make is 6 months down the line, actually it's more than 6 months because that was in January, we are now in October, so we are in the 10th month, we are 9 months later. Someone who got pregnant by Reggie after seeing his crazy statuesque feature at the Nintendo Switch reveal. She is now just given birth to a mini baby Reggie. I say mini baby Reggie, but he's still probably like 4 foot and built like a brick shithouse. Hell, he's not even. He's probably like 6. He's probably born 6 foot, and he's as big as the truck that run over the brick shithouse. But the point I'm trying to make is we are 9 months later, and we have had one official specific comment from Nintendo about the Virtual Console. It didn't come within those 40 days. It came in June. It came in June. Not within just over a month. It came 5 months later. Think about that. And even then, the extra little bit of info we did get, not only was it even less, it was like a 3-word paragraph. And it was just so ridiculous. In fact, it was actually so ridiculous, I'm going to read it to you right now, because I think I've already talked about this before, now that I think about it, but it's just so absolute stupid. So the only other comment we've received from Nintendo to do with their Virtual Console, one of the things they basically pioneered, is this. We know that our fans, our players, want access to all of our digital content. We know that. What we're working through is, okay, what's the best way, what is going to be the best way to make that happen, to make that available. Certainly, we recognize there's an appetite for all our great legacy content. And that's it. That's all he said. That's basically, literally the only thing he said. Well, we know people want a Virtual Console. That's it. He said nothing else. The rest is just bullshit PR speak. So Reggie, Here's my question to you. 9 months later, where's our info? Not within the first 40-something days. Where's our info? You guys basically pioneered the Virtual Console. It was such a huge hit on the Wii. It was a relatively big success on the Wii U, despite the terrible lineup and the drip feeding of games. And the 8 people who had a Wii U, we generally bought a lot of Virtual Console games. The fact is, when you look at the Switch and compare it to the previous ecosystems, let's look at the 3DS and the Wii U. You had 2 separate systems with the same account broken into 2 that couldn't do anything between both units. It was really fucking stupid. Having a unified account system with no benefit of having a unified account system. GG Nintendo. Something I'd expect from you from being so far behind a lot of the time. Anyway, back to the actual point. Is let me say I'm going away somewhere and I bring my 3DS with me. And maybe I'm playing something. I have a new 3DS XL Monster Hunter 4 limited edition, so it is a new one. I had access to the SNES games. So let's say I play a bunch of SNES games on there. Maybe I play Earthbound. You know, pretty long game, naturally. And then maybe I come home and I want to continue on and play it on my TV, on my Wii U. Oh, look, I can't. It's not one system. 2 separate things. And when you compare the Switch, compare the Switch by comparison. GG me, G fucking G. Anyway, back to the point I'm trying to make. With the Switch, it should be fitting to do that kind of thing. Because you can pick it up and play it on the go, possibly. When you go somewhere, when you're out and about, whatever. And you can continue on your game on a big screen on the TV when you come home. Usually I'm not a person to defend that aspect of the Switch. Because, let's be real, no one really uses it except for maybe like 100 people out there. And of course, they will be the vocal people commenting in comment section below, beating the shit out of me with their keyboards over it, or specifically tweeting Nintendo with pictures of themselves. But the point is that, why is this taking so long? You've known for over 10 years that you should have this. Get going. Now, I know, fair enough, when the Wii came out, originally the Virtual Console was complete shit for about 2 years. But then it picked up steam. And it hit hard and fast. There was game after release, top quality, release, and there's so many of them. And then the Wii U, no one wanted to do anything with it because no one had a Wii U. Developers didn't want anything to do with it. Publishers didn't want anything to do with it. Hell, if the rumors are true, Nintendo didn't even want anything to do with it because they didn't even want to focus and bother spending their time or effort on getting companies to allow their games onto the console. Their Virtual Console games, that is. So Reggie, 9 months later, I'm still waiting on my answer. And I'm waiting on the Virtual Console. Which, at this point, I am like 80% sure you're going to fuck up. For the simple reason is, when all this extra info comes out, and all that we've got more and more info coming out about their whole their online subscription service thing, and some of the benefits, I say, with it, with the whole almost Netflix-like game rental service, it's looking worse and worse for the Virtual Console. And, well, they can fuck off if they think that. Because I know, first off, I won't be paying for the Nintendo Switch online anyway. And I wouldn't pay for Virtual Console games through a rental system. Because, once again, they've had 10 years to get this going. They've known for about 10 years that this is a highly requested, much-loved feature that they slowly implemented when they first pioneered it, fucked it up on the 3DS, fucked it up on the Wii U, and, well, at this point, it's safe to say they've already fucked it up on the Switch. The only way they could possibly redeem it on the Switch is that if they do eventually launch a proper, normalized Virtual Console, not the bullshit subscription Netflix-like rental service, is unless they launch that with, like, NES, SNES, N64, they can't do GameCube because they're stubborn and backwards about certain models of control on their controllers. Mega Drive, Master System, I don't know, TurboGrafx 16, throw in Saturn, Dreamcast. There's a bunch of stuff. Unless they put out hundreds of games from multiple platforms at once, it's going to be a shit show. And a lot of people are going to be pissed the fuck off. Because if it's the same, if we even get it in the same way, shape, and form, and then they drip feed us a one no-name game every week, and then they give us one noteworthy release every 3 months, a lot of people aren't going to be happy. A lot of people already aren't happy, and you're just going to make it worse. So let me know in the comment section below, is Reggie full of shit? Yeah, he is. Reggie is full of shit. I'm sorry, guys. I used to like Reggie, but he's full of shit nowadays. And we all know, as the figurehead of the American branch of the Nintendo company, he basically can't do anything. Sure, his words carry weight, but he can't actually pull the trigger on stuff and get stuff done himself. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't want to get into a whole spiel bashing on Reggie. So let me know in the comment section below. Do you think any of this is legit? Do you think Nintendo were just stalling for time in the sense that they know what they're doing is going to be fucking destroyed and hated, and they're just trying to put it off as long as possible? Do you genuinely believe they're working on some sort of virtual console system that they just they don't know what they're doing yet, despite having it done 3 times previously with the Wii, the Wii U, and the 3DS? Or what do you think the deal is with it? Do you think we'll get it anytime soon? Do you think they'll opt for the subscription-only style Netflix service? Let me know anything in the comment section below. If you're as frustrated as Nintendo's bumbling as myself, let me know in the let me know that as well in the comment section below. But if you are frustrated with them and you have the same view and outlook on it as well, just by their ridiculous bumbling levels of incompetence, sometimes only, hit the like button. If you want to just sit there and take everything Nintendo have and just let them do their own thing in their own time, and you will gladly lap up and pay whatever, hit the dislike button. Either way, if you like my critiques or whatever it is on the Nintendo, hell, even Microsoft, Xbox, publishers, whatever, anything to do in that way, shape or form, hit the subscribe button even, I can't speak today. Possibly even hit the little bell, turn on notifications, see when I start up a stream, see when I upload a new video, whatever it is. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the rest of the videos in my channel.